What could possibly beat the joy of walking through that door and getting a big slobbery welcome from your ecstatic furball? It's like a heartwarming movie scene every day. You've probably heard that when dogs shower you with kisses, they're just showing love, right? Well, there is a little bit more to it than that. Let's explore the fun side of why your furry friend does this. When your dog lavishes you with abundant licks, you'll gain first-hand experience of slobber on your face, hands, and mouth. Whether you're petting, feeding, or coming home, your dog's behavior can illustrate different things. Here are 10 reasons why your dog is licking you so much. Number 10. Affection. Dogs express affection through licking. This instinctual action is connected to the soothing sensation they experience when their mother licked them as puppies. Licking significantly contributes to their bonding process, triggering the release of dopamine and endorphins that induce the feeling of relaxation, tranquility, and joy. Just as we find pleasure in petting dogs, dogs likely find pleasure in licking those they care for. Number 9. Attention. Licking proves to be an effective method of capturing your focus. Should your dog engage in licking, it's likely that you will respond by stroking them, speaking affectionately, petting them, or showing enthusiasm towards them. Consequently, this interaction reinforces their inclination to lick you and increases the likelihood of them repeating this behavior in the future. Number 8. Taste. Have you observed how your dog tends to lick you more after physical activity, especially on exposed and sweat-soaked areas? When we sweat, we emit salts and acidic compounds that might be appealing to our dog's taste. Additionally, your dog might lick your face and hands, detecting faint traces of what you've consumed or pleasant-smelling moisturizing products. However, it's essential to exercise caution. Certain medications and lotions, such as those for psoriasis, can be toxic to dogs. Therefore, it's advisable to prevent your dog from licking you after using such products. Number 7. Empathy. Licking serves as a source of comfort for dogs. If your dog senses your distress, they might attempt to lick you in an effort to provide solace and show their concern. In a study conducted in 2012, researchers had owners simulate crying, revealing that dogs were more inclined to lick and nuzzle them compared to the instances when owners were humming or talking. While it's plausible that these dogs were demonstrating learned behaviors, many would contend that dogs can, to some degree, grasp and empathize with our emotions. Number 6. Anxiety. Dogs find comfort in licking, which can make them feel peaceful, at ease, and less tense. If they are feeling nervous or stressed, especially when dealing with separation anxiety, licking themselves or you could be a way for them to reduce their anxiety. Number 5. Hunger. Out in the wild, young dogs might lick their mom's lips after she comes back from hunting to tell her that they are hungry. This kind of behavior is something dogs are born with, and your dog might lick you when they're feeling like it's time for a snack. Number 4. Thirst. Dogs that feel thirsty or like hydration might use licking to address a dry tongue, mouth, or throat. This licking action can encourage the salivary glands to produce saliva, and more importantly, it could serve as a signal to the owner that they need a drink. Number 3. Grooming. Grooming is an essential aspect. Mother dogs frequently use their tongues to cleanse their puppies and promote toileting habits. Puppies also engage in self-grooming and groom their fellow pack members. Number 2. Exploration. Much like chewing, licking can serve as means for dogs to explore their environment. This is particularly evident in young puppies who, like human infants, use their mouths to discover the world around them. Number 1. Medical reasons. An excess of licking might also indicate an underlying medical condition. The indications frequently overlap with those stemming from behavioral licking, encompassing issues like hair loss, skin redness, or irritation. If your dog's licking is excessive, making you worry about your pup, consulting a veterinarian could be wise to eliminate the potential medical factors. Dogs are enthusiastic when it comes to licking, and their reasons vary from expressing affection to attempting to swipe a bite of your meal. However, before you get lost in their slobbery affection, remember that too much licking can signal that your furry pal isn't quite tip-top. So if your dog's licking habits turn into a marathon or come with other odd symptoms, don't hesitate to fetch the vet for some expert advice.